What's going on, guys? Welcome to your 50-minute lower body strength workout. Low impact today, so no jumping around. We're really focusing on building that lower body muscle. We'll go through a couple different variations of lunges and squats and other lower body movements. 50 seconds per move, 25-second rest after each. We're gonna flow through a couple circuits, then of course we have a burnout at the end because it wouldn't be leg day without a burnout. I'll be using my weights and resistance bands today, so if you have equipment, go ahead and grab it. If not, you can definitely do this workout body weight, but equipment will always take your workout to the next level. Go ahead and grab any water, equipment, your mat, anything you may need, and I'll meet you right back here for our 2-minute warm-up. You probably know by now that lower body day is literally my favorite workout, and I'm very excited that we're stepping it up this week and doing 50 minutes. Again, last week was our first 50-minute workout, and like I said, we're stepping it up the rest of this month, so 50 minutes is going to be a staple moving forward. This lower body day, I'll be using resistance bands and weights, but before we get into it, let's go ahead and get our warm-up going. So we're gonna take a nice standard squat in the middle of our mat, legs about shoulder width apart and feet angled out slightly. You're gonna press those glutes down and back in 3, in 2, and 1. We're squatting here. We're gonna get those legs nice and warmed up. We're gonna do a couple different variations of the same move. So a couple different types of squats, a couple different types of lunges. Really get those muscles working, engaged, and building that endurance while also building that muscle. Let's do one more here. Then we're gonna hinge it over and squeeze those glutes to bring us up. Very excited about this one, as always, but lower body day is my jam. One more here, then we're gonna lunge it out. Right leg goes out, drop that back knee, lift it and drop it. Press back into that left leg, drop that back knee, lift it, drop it, and press back. So keep stretching how you need to. Like I always say, arm circles, back extension, anything you need to do. I'm gonna guide you through your first move. We have just about 55 seconds left. So you're gonna do a goblet deadlift. So for our first move, you're gonna go ahead and grab one single dumbbell, put it in the center, nice wide stance, feet angled out slightly. You're gonna press those glutes down and back, bring it up, bring that weight here, and center deadlift. A couple different ways you can do this. You can hold the dumbbell like you would for a hammer curl, squat down, drop that weight, let those arms fall, and hinge over. So it's a squat into a hinge. All right, so what I want here, if you want, you can throw a band on. I think I'm going to. We're going in 10 seconds. So let's go ahead and grab the weight that we're gonna use, pop a band on if you want, and go ahead, take that nice wide stance. In 1, here we go. We're squatting, then hinging. That weight stays nice and close to your body, and you're pressing those glutes back. Your back is nice and flat. Those feet are slightly angled out to really engage those side glutes. Nice wide stance. Beautiful work here. Keep pressing. That core, of course, is pulled in. That back is nice and flat. We're hinging for 14 more seconds. Keep squeezing those glutes to bring you back up. You've got 6. Keep it going for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. You've got 25 seconds, then we're going to a narrow and wide squat. So you can keep the band on if you have one or not. Pop a weight onto your back. I just put this weight back, but I'm grabbing it again. And we're going narrow squat to wide, narrow, then to the other side. Staying low the entire time. Let's go in 2 and 1. Here we go. Nice wide squat to the other side. And just keep it nice and low. Everything squeezed, those ribs pulled in. Knees pressing out against the band if you have one. And keep fighting through that burn. That will set in pretty quickly. From the side, those glutes are pressed back and they go down. Those ribs are pulled in, chest is nice and up and proud, and your back is nice and flat. You've got 10 more seconds here. Keep it going. You're resting for 25 in 3, and go ahead and rest. Beautiful job. So, next move, you keep the band on if you want. Nice low squat. Tap that right foot out, come together. Tap that left foot out. Easy peasy, that booty's gonna burn. You can pop a weight onto your back again. So similar to the wide squat, but we're really staying nice and low. Let's go. Stay nice and low. Tap that toe. Power it out. Press that knee out against that band. Stay lower. Can you press those glutes down and back a little bit more? Keep fighting. And don't forget your breath. Here we go. You've got 20 more seconds. Nice and stable in that leg that doesn't move. Every time, quick transitions. Here we go for 7. Keep it up for 5. Keep breathing. And go ahead and drop that weight. You've got 1 minute rest. And we're doing that circuit one more time through, and then we're moving on. Grab some water, towel off, and think about how you're gonna step up this next round. Can you add more weights? Did you use bands last time? Can you use them this time? Can you step up your band? What will you do to step it up? Keep it going, and keep that breathing nice and steady. So we're doing that goblet to deadlift again. So I have my medium band on. I'm gonna keep that way, and I'm gonna step up the weight that's on my shoulder, or actually, sorry, the weight that I'm holding. So you're gonna hold the weight, squat down, then hinge. We're going in 6 seconds. Let's get there in 3, in 2, and 1. Squatting down, dropping those arms, and hinging. You hinge only as far as your body allows. I don't want you overextending, injuring yourself. Drop that weight in that hinge only as low as you can go. If that's to your knees, that's fine. If it's all the way to the floor, that's great. But this is your workout, and I want you to stay nice and strong and safe. You've got just 15 seconds left here, and we're moving on from this move. You're squatting, nice back is flat, and you're hinging. For 3, for 2, go ahead and rest. All right, we're doing those narrow and wide squats, so I'm not gonna put my weight away this time. I'm gonna pop it onto my shoulders. Nice low stance, feet kind of together, but not completely together to drop that band down. Nice resistance. You step out and squat together, step out and squat. Let's go in 3, and we're going. Keep breathing through this. These movements are slow, but that burn sets in, and those muscles get tired. Keep it going. Keep those ribs pulled in. Keep sitting those glutes down and back. You're doing great. Beautiful work here so far. We're almost done with that first set. You've got this. Keep breathing. You've got 15 seconds. Here we go. Keep fighting, pushing those knees out against that band. For 5. Keep it up. You've got 1 more move in this set. Go ahead and rest. Now, we are doing banded taps. So you can keep that weight on if you want. We're doing that slow tap, slow tap. Sit those glutes really down. Can you go a little bit lower this time? We're going in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Your glutes stay down. You don't bounce every time. You continue to sit down and just tap. Ribs pulled in, back nice and flat and strong. Those glutes are squeezed back and down. Keep it up for 24 more seconds. Keep breathing here. You've got 15. These 50-second work periods are long, but I'm telling you, those muscles are getting stronger. In 3, you rest in 2. Go ahead and rest 1 minute. Go ahead and drop that band. Grab some water, and we'll talk through our next move. So, next move is a pistol squat variation. What we're gonna do here is basically a single leg squat. So we'll start with our left leg. Right leg's gonna hover into kind of bent. You're gonna press all your weight into that standing leg, all your weight until that other knee drops. Then when you're ready, you press into that left leg, bring yourself up, and right back down. All that weight is in that left leg. That entire round will go to the right leg after that. That's your first move. We're going in 12 seconds. No equipment needed. Prepare yourself. Finish up drinking water. Let's go in 3, in 2, and 1. All that weight in that leg and pressing into it. Try and put as little weight into that other leg. It's just coming along for the ride. Let those arms help you a little bit. This is a hard move. We've done single leg squats before on our leg days. This is taking it to that next level. We're balancing and really using those quad muscles. You've got 15 more seconds. Keep it up. Get a couple more in here. Nice soft landing on the bottom. Don't let yourself really drop. Just press into that left leg for 4. Get one more in. 2, 1, and rest. Pop that band on. I'm gonna go with my medium band. And we're gonna go with 1.5 squats. I'm gonna pop a weight onto my shoulders. But what we're gonna do is you're gonna do a nice wide stance, squat down, press up only halfway, right back down, then you fully stand. 1.5 squats. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press up halfway, right back down, then you stand. Keep those glutes down and back. Nice slow movement to really work those glutes. Pressing those knees out against your band. And keep breathing. Those ribs, continue to keep them pulled in. Keep fighting. You've got 20 more seconds. Keep it up. You're doing great so far. Keep squeezing those glutes at the top. Halfway, then you stand. Keep that chest up and proud. Don't let it fall. You rest in 3. You rest in 1. Here we are. We're keeping that band on. We're doing 3/4 sumo squats. Lots of fractions today. So, sumo squat. Super wide stance, feet angled out. Your arms are nice and straight, that weight stays down. You squat, only come up 3/4 of the way, right back down. You stay there the whole time, here we go. Breathing here. Those glutes are on fire, I know. I feel it too. Keep breathing and pressing those knees out against the band. Holy moly, keep it going. Keep fighting. 3/4, nice little pulses. Keep breathing. Keep thinking about how strong those glutes are gonna be at the end of today. Here we go, keep it going. Chest up, ribs pulled in. Keep pushing out against that band. You've got 10. Keep it up. Beautiful work here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Drop that band and drop that weight. That one is an absolute killer. We're going to those pistol squats, but to the opposite leg. You've got 45 seconds. Grab some water, stretch out, and we'll meet back for our pistol. It's insane how those slow movements really get your muscles burning and keep you out of breath. So we did our left leg last time. We're gonna go with the right. Right leg is pressing down. Left is up and bent. You've got 12 seconds. Breathe and prepare. We're going in 6, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing in. Try and land as softly on that other knee. It's hard. You'll find one leg is probably stronger than the other, and that's okay. Everyone has that. Nice and slow on the down. All that weight into that right leg. Nice and stable. Get those arms involved if you need it. That other leg stays nice and bent. Keep your breathing, keep your ribs pulled in. Beautiful work. You've got 10. Let's get a couple more in. For 5, you rest in 3. Finish up here. Go ahead and rest. Pop that band on. We're doing those 1.5 squats. Can you go with a heavier weight? Can you add a heavier band? Did you not do a band last time? Can you add one this time? Can you perfect your form a little bit better? I'm challenging you. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1.5. You come up halfway, then you fully stand. Squeezing those glutes, squeezing those inner thighs together to bring your glutes up. Beautiful work here. 1.5. You've got 30 seconds. Feet angled out, and knees continue to press out against that band. You've got 20 seconds. Beautiful work. Keep breathing. Back nice and flat and strong for 10. You're almost there. You've got 6. Keep it up for 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going in to that 1.5, or that 3/4 sumo squat. I'm gonna drop my band to a light. I felt myself compromising form last time, so I'm going with a light band, same weight on the shoulders. We're going in 6. Can you get there? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Pressing out. You stay in that pulse the entire time. Those arms nice and straight. Squeezing those inner thighs, like I said, together. So the knees pressing out against the band, but you're pulling those inner thighs together without actually moving those legs to really engage those glutes. The ribs are pulled in. You've got 20 seconds. It's burning, I know. Keep it up for 15. Knees pressed out, pressing into those heels. Chest up and proud. You've got 7. Keep it up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful work. You have 1 minute, and then we're moving on. Drop that band and pop that weight back. Grab some water. In through the nose, out through the mouth, you breathe. Walk it out. and shake those legs. I know they're burning. Beautiful. So next move, you can have a weight, not required. We're gonna take that right leg back first. Reverse lunge. When you come up, that right leg hovers and you go right back into that lunge. That back knee does not have to touch the ground. If you want to, you can, or you can just let it hover and bring it back, okay? Easy stuff there. We're going in 3, in 2, right leg goes back. Here we go. Bring it forward and hover, right back. Keep breathing here. Nice and strong in that left leg. All that weight into that left leg. You lightly tap and you bring that leg forward. Beautiful work here. You've got 25. I like to hold that hover for a second. Get stable in that leg. Press back. For 10. You can catch your breath here. That quad will burn. Really great. Squeezing into that left leg. Go ahead and rest. We're gonna take it down to the ground. You can pop a super light band around your ankles if you'd like. And we're doing Superman abduction. So what that looks like, we go into our stomach, lift and press into our hips, bringing those legs away from each other. We're going in 3, in 2, and 1. Those arms are off the ground. Those heels are pressing outwards. Those hips are pressing into the ground, and slow down that abduction. I just found myself like slinging over here. Take it nice and slow and together. Slow and together. Really work those outer glutes. You've got 24. Keep that chest elevated. Hips pressing into the ground. Heels up. You've got 14. Keep it up for 10. Keep breathing here. For 6. For 4. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. All right. Single leg deadlift. We've done this a bunch of times on here. So you don't need a band. Drop this one. You're gonna grab 1 or 2 weights. We're gonna press into that left leg. You can either have that right leg back and lightly on the ground, or we can hover. Do what you want, what you're comfortable with. Don't compromise form. Here we go. If that back toe is on the ground, there's barely any weight into it. All that weight's in that front leg. You're squeezing those glutes to bring you back up. That back is nice and flat. The head is nice and neutral. We're not leading with the head. Your gaze is a little bit in front of your toe on the down. When it comes up, it's right at the top of your mat, only because your whole body's raising, not because you're lifting your head. You've got 10 seconds here. Keep breathing, keep those ribs pulled in for 5, for 3, for 2. Go ahead and rest. 1 minute, and we're going to that hover, reverse lunge with the opposite leg. Grab some water, breathe here, towel off if you have a towel. This is a sweaty workout today. Even though we're not jumping around like yesterday, those slow movements sometimes wear you out even more than your HIIT days. 30 seconds and we're going to that reverse lunge hover. We did our right leg going back last time. So this time, all that weight's in that right leg. You press back into a lunge, hover that left leg, and bring it right back, okay? 13 more seconds, finish up drinking your water, and we'll go. Let's go in 3, in 2, and 1. That left leg's going back and squeezing forward. Nice and slow and quick drive. All that weight's in that right leg. Squeezing that core in and those ribs. We're pressing, when you lunge back, you press that upper body straight down and straight up. You're not leaning over that front leg and then leaning back. Nice and steady, straight down and straight up. You've got 12. Go ahead and rest. We're going to that Superman abduction. So grab your band and we're going nice and slow. Last time I found myself slinging those legs away from each other. This time we're gonna take it nice and slow. 10 seconds, we're on the ground. Chest is off the ground, hips are pressed into the ground, heels are elevated. Let's go together, here we go. Pressing those heels away from each other. Toes stay flexed, pulling those toes towards your knee. Keep it going. That upper body, you can do whatever you want with those arms behind the head. Just keep them off the ground, okay? Keep this going, press into those hips. You've got 20 more seconds. I know those outer glutes are burning, but we got this. We came here to get stronger today. I'm pushing myself through this burn, and I want to push you through it as well. Let's go for 5, keep going. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We're going to that single leg deadlift. Drop that band. Can you go heavier this time around? What are you gonna do to step it up? 12 seconds. We are deadlifting that right leg. We're going in 6. Pick your weight. Get into position, here we go. And we're going. Pressing into that right leg. If you're hovering the back leg, take it nice and slow and squeeze to bring yourself back to straight. I don't want you compromising your form or opening those hips up to the side. So we're not dropping and opening the leg and the hip. Keep it nice and straight. If you can't, keep that back leg on the ground until you get there. Beautiful work here for 15. Keep breathing, head nice and neutral. Shoulders down and away from those ears. For 5, for 2, go ahead and rest. Beautiful job. All you need for this next one is one single weight. We've got about 50 seconds, but I'll show you the move. Take a nice wide stance. We're doing a sumo squat, but a variation of it. So, nice wide stance, feet angled out. You squat down and you grab that weight. Press into those glutes, squeeze them together. You have your weight here. Drop it down and drop that weight. Press straight up, squeezing those glutes again, pulling those inner thighs together. Drop it back down and grab it. So you do one with the weight, one without, and you alternate like that. If you want a band, pop it on. If not, just do it just the weight. We're going in 7, grab your weight. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So squat down, press up, squat down, no weight. This one, we don't have a band. If you do, press those knees out against it. Back stays nice and flat. And the thing is, when you drop down to grab that weight, we're squatting down and grabbing that weight. We're not letting our chest drop and grabbing it and squeezing up like that. You just drop, stand up, drop, squeeze up. Keep that chest up and proud Back nice and flat. You've got 8. Keep it going for 5, for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Awesome. We're going to that reverse lunge and a side lift. So I'm gonna grab a dumbbell. I'm gonna grab a band. You can have a dumbbell if you want, but we'll consider, I want you to get the form down first. So 5 seconds, left leg's gonna go back. You're gonna come up, side lift. Let's go together. Reverse lunge, lift that leg. If you have a dumbbell, it's on your shoulder. You're pressing out, lifting that knee, staying nice and stable in that right leg. I'm gonna pop a weight onto my shoulder to step it up for the last 25 seconds. You reverse, you lift. Now, if you wanna step it up, don't stop in the middle. You just reverse, hover, and lift, okay? You've got 10 here. Keep it going for 7, for 5. You're doing great for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to our regular deadlift. So drop that band, grab another weight if you only had 1, or grab 2 if you didn't have any. And we're going to our standard deadlift. So legs about shoulder width apart, back stays nice and flat. You keep those weights super close to your shins, squeeze those glutes to lift you. Let's go together. Your head is nice and neutral. Ribs are pulled in. Beautiful work here. You drop slow, resist on the drop, and power forward. Squeezing those glutes together. Beautiful work here. Those weights are close to your shins. Keep breathing here for 20. You've got this. This is our couple variations of deadlifts. Keep it up for 10. Keep going, keep that head nice and neutral. Squeezing those glutes for 4. For 2. Go ahead and rest. You have 1 minute. Grab some water, and we're going to those drop sumo squats. Man, oh man, those glutes are on fire, but I love the lower body burn. I feel so incredibly strong every time I do lower body day, so I hope you feel the same. 30 seconds, we're going to that drop sumo. I'm gonna pop a band onto my legs this time, and you know what to do. Nice wide stance, knees pressing out against that band if you have one. Toes angled out slightly to engage that outer glute. You squat down, keep that chest up and proud. Press with the weight, drop that weight, press, and squeeze those glutes. We're going in 7. Grab your weight, grab your band if you need one. 2, 1. We're squatting, grabbing that weight, right back down. That band's right above our knees, if we have one. We're squeezing those knees out against the band and squeezing those glutes together. Powering up when we have that weight, and powering up just as hard when we have no weight. You've got just about 20 seconds here. Keep it going. It's our second time through this movement. You've done it before, and I want you to perfect it. We're stopping in 7. You don't stop until we reach that rest. 2, 1, beautiful job. Pop a weight onto your shoulder this time. We're doing that reverse lunge and side lift. We're lunging with that right leg this time in 14 seconds. I'm gonna pop this weight onto my shoulders. I'm keeping this band on my legs. And we're going back in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Reverse and lift. nice and stable in that standing leg before we lateral lift. I want you to stay nice and centered. You reverse and you lift. You don't lean over and lift. You stay nice and centered. Reverse and lift. Beautiful work here. Keep your breathing going. Keep squeezing that core in. You've got 15. You've almost made it. Here we go. You've got 7. Keep lifting. Let's get one more in at least. 2, 1, and rest. Regular deadlift. I'm gonna keep my band on. I challenge you to do the same. And I challenge you to step up your weight if you can. We're gonna press those knees out against the band, about shoulder width apart, feet angled out slightly, hinging over and squeezing up into, here we go. Those weights close to those shins. And ribs pulled in. You breathe out every time you squeeze those glutes and you power up. Keep it going. You're squeezing those glutes together and pressing those knees against the band. I can't tell you enough times, keep that head nice and neutral. I don't want you leading with your head. You'll hurt your shoulders, your back. The only reason your upper body's lifting is because your glutes are squeezing so hard that they're lifting you up. You're resting in 5, in 3, in 1, and rest. Beautiful work. You have 1 minute, and then we're moving on. Grab some water, towel off, and know that our next move is a sumo squat variation. So you've sumo squatted a couple times today. What weight are you gonna use? How are you gonna step it up? Can you use a band? Can you use a heavier weight? Can you stay lower in that sumo? What can you do to step it up? 30 seconds, and we're going. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have one single weight, arms straight, holding that weight, legs out, feet angled out as well. You sumo squat. When you get to the bottom, those heels come up, then you press up, okay? 10 seconds. From the side, you squat down, lift those heels, drop them, and stand up. I'm gonna go no band this time, and one single weight. Here we go. Press down, lift those heels, and back up. I want you to notice something about my upper body. It doesn't completely lean forward like this. It stays nice and straight. So I squat down, lift those heels, minimal movement, and then I press up. That's how you do it efficiently. That upper body really stays where it is. You just lift those heels and move on. Beautiful work. You've got 15. Keep it up. For 10. Those calves will burn. Those glutes will feel it. Let's go for 4. For 2. Go ahead and rest. Pop one weight onto your back. And I'm gonna pop a light band on. What we're gonna do is a good morning frog. So you have a weight on your shoulders. You good morning, you hinge, you push those glutes back. Nice wide stance. Then you drop into a squat. Then come up and finish that good morning. Let's go into, here we go. So we hinge, squat it down, and finish that good morning. Little variation here. You hinge, press those glutes back, back nice and flat, squat down, and then you finish that good morning. Those glutes are squeezing. Those hamstrings will feel it on that frog. Those knees are pressing against the band if you have one. And we're keeping those ribs pulled in. You've got 15 more seconds. This might be my favorite move of the day. I love good mornings. And frog squats always get the burn going. You're resting in 2. Go ahead and rest. Drop that band. 20 seconds. We're going to lateral lunges without a pop. I know I do pops a lot, but nice wide stance. You have a weight if you want one. You press into the left leg and you press right into the right leg. You go back and forth. We're going in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go. Pressing into either leg. If you need a modification, stop in the middle, then go. Stop in the middle, then go. But I challenge you to slide horizontally from side to side. Those glutes, really sink them back and down. You've got just about 20 seconds here. Pressing all that weight into the lunging leg. Keep breathing. Your chest slightly falls, but your back is nice and flat. You've got 7. Keep fighting for 4, for 2. Go ahead and rest. 1 minute, and we're back to those sumo heel raises. I'm gonna pop a band on this time and a heavy weight. You squat down super wide, legs out, feet angled out. You squat, that upper body stays. Lift those heels, right back up. Squeezing those cheeks together. Grab some water. Breathe a little bit here. You've got 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Keep thinking about how you can step it up. And I want you to challenge yourself. I am one sweaty mess today, but I love it. We're going in 10 seconds, and we're doing that sumo. So, hands are flat. Your arms are straight. Let's go in 1. That'd be interesting if you were holding a weight and your arms were flat. Go ahead, sumo and raise those heels. Then you press up. Beautiful work here. I'm gonna take my stance in a little bit. Keep it going. You're doing amazing today. Drop that weight. Lift onto those toes. That upper body is nice and steady, squeezing those cheeks at the top. Pressing right back down. Chest up and proud. You're proud of yourself today. You're proud of your body. Keep it going for 3, for 2. Go ahead and rest. Good morning, frogs. I am going to have a band on this time. I'm gonna fight through it. Pop a weight onto your shoulder. Again, nice wide stance. You hinge, you squat, and you finish that good morning. Let's go in 4. Pop that weight. Let's go in 2 and 1. Here we go. Back nice and flat on the good morning. Pressing those glutes back. Dropping them. Then we hinge and squeeze those cheeks to lift us back up. You've got just about 30 seconds here. What can you do to step it up? Can you get a couple more reps in? Can you squeeze your cheeks a little bit harder? Can you keep that core pulled in a little better? You've got 14 more seconds. Keep it up for 10, for 8, for 6, 5, for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Lateral lunges without the pop. Drop that band and grab a weight in the front of you. Nice, super wide stance. Feet facing forward. You press into one side. You press into the other. We're going in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Beautiful work here. Remember, take out that middle. Stop. if you want to step it up. Lateral movements here. That chest slightly falls, but that back is still nice and flat. Those shoulders are down and away from your ears. All that weight presses into the lunging leg. Keep going and keep breathing for 20. Let's go for 15. You've got it for 12. Keep going. Get a couple more in. You've got 5. You've got 3, 2, and go ahead and rest. Beautiful job. All right, here's where we step it up. So you've got 1 minute and we're going on to a burnout. What that means is a hip thrust burnout. Like I'm smiling like an evil person, but we're gonna start with butterfly thrust. So feet are together and your legs are open, a weight on your hip if you want, and we're thrusting up. We're doing 40 seconds of 4 different thrusts. We do a butterfly, we do a traditional with an abduction, and we do an abduction pulse. First one's without a band, other 3 are with a band. So prepare and know we're doing 40, 40, 40, 40, no rest. So be ready to pop that band on. We're going in 3, in 2, and 1. Thrusting. Those feet are touching at the bottom. Keep it up. Keep breathing here. And squeezing those glutes together. Pressing those feet together. If you have a weight on your hip, squeeze it up and tuck those glutes like you're trying to bring them to your hamstrings. Stay nice and centered. You've got 6. Let's put our band on in 3, 2. Let's pop our band on and get to traditional hip thrusts. Let's go. Here we go. Right into regular thrusts. That weight goes back up. Beautiful work. Those ribs stay pulled in and those knees pressing out against that band. Keep breathing out every time you thrust and keeping those ribs pulled in, squeezing your glutes together. I say this a lot, but it's all about squeezing the glutes together. We're adding in an abduction in 2 and 1. When you get to the top, press those knees out and then you tap your glutes down, power up, press those knees out. Beautiful work. Let's go. This is your burnout. You're doing this 1 more time through and then we're cooling down. Let that sweat drip. You've absolutely earned it. In 12 seconds, you take out that tap. You keep your glutes elevated and you press those knees out for those 40 seconds. Let's go in 2 and 1. Elevated and pressing those knees out. Right back to neutral. Don't let those hips drop. Keep them nice and up. Squeezing those glutes together. They will burn very quickly if they aren't already. Keep breathing here. Keep squeezing those glutes together. You've got 14 more seconds. Let's go. Keep it up. For 8. Keep breathing here. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Beautiful work. We're going through that one last time after your minute rest. So, like I said, you're doing your butterfly thrust. Then you're going into your traditional thrust with the band. Then you're going into traditional thrust with an abduction. Then the abduction pulse out. All right? Beautiful work. All right, I'm gonna pop this band off and then we will go in 7 seconds to our butterfly thrust. Are we ready? Let's go together. Here we go. 40 seconds. Your butterfly thrusting. Adjust that weight. Keep those feet pressing into each other. And I want you to really stabilize in that pulse. I don't want you swaying from side to side. You focus and press into the center of your feet. Keep breathing here. You've done an amazing job today. This is the last of it. Keep it up for 8. We're picking up that band, popping it on in 3, 2, 1. Pop it on. Here we go. Speed it up on the transition. Regular thrust. Here we go. Squeezing those glutes together. Amazing work here. Tapping those glutes down and right up you go. That band staying on the rest of the time here. Let's breathe. Squeeze those glutes together, tap them and right back up. Beautiful work. For 6, for 3, 2, 1. Now we abduct at the top. Push up and press those knees out. Lift those hips. Press the knees. Beautiful work. Keep those ribs pulled in. Squeezing those glutes together. Don't let the glutes drop when you abduct. Beautiful work here, guys. Keep it up. You've got 14 more seconds. Then we pulse and we're out of here. For 7. We take out that tap in 3, 2, 1. Now we just stay at the top and abduct. This is your last 40 seconds. Push yourself here. Keep those glutes elevated and press out against that band. Right back to neutral and right back out you squeeze. Those cheeks for 20 more seconds. Keep it going. We cool it down in 15 seconds. Come on. Keep breathing. Keep those hips elevated. Those glutes are burning, I know. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Drop that weight, drop that band, and let's stretch out. Beautiful job today. Go ahead, press into child's pose. Press those glutes back. I know they're burning. Stretch those arms out. Beautiful work today. You are so incredibly strong. We pushed through another 50-minute workout. Let's bring it back and drop those hips. Extend that back. Beautiful work here. Press into one shoulder, then the other. Stretch that back and back into tabletop. Bring that right foot forward. Press up, lift that back knee. Drop it. Lift it up, open up to the side. You've done an amazing job today. You are so incredibly strong. Drop that back knee. Open up to the other side. Let yourself breathe. Push that right leg back. Bring forward that left one. Lift the knee in the back. Push into the right or the left leg in the front. Open up. Beautiful job. Drop that back knee and open up to the other side. Beautiful work here today. Go ahead and sit in the middle of your mat. Let's bring one leg out and reach over to it. Then we'll obviously go to the other side. And then I want you to continue to take any additional stretches that you need today. Whatever your body's craving, whatever you need, I want you to take that. I'm so incredibly proud of you. I say this every day. but these workouts are getting harder as the month goes on. I am so incredibly proud of you. If you found a way to step up your movement every round, if you found a way to add more weight, to add a heavier resistance band, to go for a couple more reps, whatever you did today, I want you to thank yourself and be proud of yourself. Acknowledge the accomplishment you made. It's another 50-minute workout, the second one of this month. 50 minutes is a long time to work out, especially a strength workout. That's incredible. I am so proud of you for pushing yourself, for coming today and making it through the workout. And I hope that you come back every single day looking for more, finding ways to continue to push yourself and make yourself better, to be the best version of yourself. That's what I want here every day, is for people to come and to find a place where they can drop everything that's happening in their life for 40, 35, 50, 60 minutes and just focus on themselves. It's not selfish to take time for yourself, and I want you to know that I will always be here as your coach, as your guide, to help you through the workouts, to push you, to push myself, so that we can all be the best versions of ourselves, so that we can take time for ourselves and take care of ourselves, whether it's mentally therapeutic for you to work out or it's just good for your body and what your body craves and needs. Whatever you get out of these workouts, I hope that you continue to just come back and continue to feel great at the end of it, and to continue to acknowledge the amazing things that you accomplish throughout the workouts, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the day. It's all about the small accomplishments. So I'm so incredibly proud of you. Acknowledge what you did today. Refuel, rehydrate, give your body what it needs. Get rest tonight. It's Friday, so go ahead and thank yourself. Reward yourself. Have a glass of wine. Have a glass of beer, whatever you want. Have French fries with dinner tonight if you want. It's all about balance, thanking yourself for what you did, and allowing yourself to be thankful. So I will see you guys right back here tomorrow for another workout. Go ahead, my Instagram, my Patreon is down below. There's recipes, tips and tricks, more bonus workouts, a bunch of other stuff. It's all on there. Info's down below, so go ahead and follow me on there for more. And I will see you guys right back here tomorrow. Thanks for joining me today.